How to use Canva templates. On Canva's homepage to browse templates, simply search for a template here in this search field. For example, let's imagine that I would like to write a nice Christmas card to my grandmother. In that case, I would type in something like Christmas card. Make sure that the templates tab here is selected, and we then need to click more once again on the template name that we entered. So I will click on Christmas card here again to search for the templates. You will then see all the Christmas card templates on your screen. One thing to note is that some of these templates have a crown symbol in the lower right corner. Whenever that is the case, then this is a Canva Pro template and you can only use it if you are a Canva Pro user. So as a Canva free user, make sure to select the template that doesn't have this crown symbol in the lower right corner. In fact, to make your life a little bit easier, you can click here on all filters and then scroll down here and under price, select free and then click on apply. Now you will only see the templates that can be used with the free version of Canva. So let's have a look at these templates for a second. I really like this one here, so I'm going to click on it. And now to use it, all you need to do is to click on customize this template. Canva will then open up a new project for you with this template. Once you have the template opened up as a new project, you can then start editing your template. Actually, each of these elements here is totally adjustable. For example, this Merry Christmas element, if I would like to change that into something else, I would simply double click on it and then just type another text. Then let's say I would like to have the size of this Christmas tree a little bit smaller, then I could simply left click on it and then use one of these handles here on the edges and then left click and drag to make the size of this element smaller. To reposition it now, I would also left click and hold and simply drag. If you would like to completely replace some graphics of a template, then you can obviously also do that. First of all, I would select the element that I would like to delete and then just press delete on my keyboard to delete it. Let's say I don't want any of these houses here, so I would do the same with these other ones as well. And now I could add new elements to my template here. To do that, you would go to elements here in the left sidebar. And as I would like to add some Christmas graphic, I go here to where it says graphics and then I click here on see all to see all the graphics. In the search field on top, I would then search for something like Christmas, and just like that I will get tons of lovely Christmas elements. Please note here as well, the elements that are marked with a crown symbol are Canva Pro elements, and you can only use these if you have a Canva Pro subscription. So if you don't, avoid using these with a crown symbol. So let's have a look at these elements here. And let's say I would like to add this Santa Claus to our design, I could simply click on it, and just like that it will be added to our design. It actually fits in pretty well, but it's obviously a little bit too big, and actually it also covers our lovely Christmas tree. So once again, while the Santa Claus is selected, use these round white circles on the edge to make the size smaller. And you can then just left click and drag to reposition it. And this is how you add elements such as graphics to your Canva template. Now if you would like to add some more text, for example, what you could do is left click on your text box, then press Command and C on a Mac or Control and C on a Windows PC to copy the text, and then press Command and V on a Mac or Control and V on a PC to paste the element. And just like that, you have added yet another identical text element. You can then grab that one and reposition it, and simply double click on it to change the text. This doesn't look all too nice with these stars here in the background, so I would click on these elements and reposition them a bit. Maybe something like that, I guess you get the idea. For these stars here, actually what I also did is to lower the opacity a little bit, so that they blend in better with our Santa Claus. And the way I did that is simply select the stars, and then here on top you can click on transparency. And I lowered the transparency from 100, which would look like this, to something like 48. Now one important thing to note at this stage is, if you're suddenly unsatisfied with your Canva template, even after creating this project, you can now still change the template and start from scratch again. If that is what you want to do, or maybe you just want to have a look what other Canva templates there are, you can always click on design in the left toolbar, make sure the templates here is selected. I will type in Christmas here again. And when you then scroll down, you will see all the lovely Christmas templates again. For some reason, when you browse templates in here, Canva does not let you filter out the Canva Pro templates anymore. So here again, if you're on a free plan, you would need to be careful to not choose a template that has the Pro here in the lower right corner. If you would like to try out one of these templates instead, I would advise you to first click here on Add Page, and this will make sure that the template that we are going to add now will just be inserted on this second page, rather than overwriting our first page. So let's have a look here. And this time let us go with this one here. Either click and drag it onto your design, or simply left click on it and this will add it to your design as well. What's really cool is that some of these templates actually come with image frames that you can easily replace. So if you like this design with 9 photos, for example, you could easily replace these photos with your own photos, because you have probably very little interest to use the pictures as is, right? So before I show you how to replace these pictures, I will quickly show you what is below these pictures. So if I select one of these photos and then press delete on my keyboard, you will actually see that this will reveal our image frame here. And whenever we have an image frame like that, we can simply drag and drop photos onto it. Let me demonstrate. For this purpose, I will head over to Photos here in the left sidebar, and let us search here for Christmas as well. And let's say I would like to add this photo instead. So I could simply click and drag it onto that frame. And just like that, we have added a new photo to our image frame. You can now go and do that for all of these frames. And just like that, we have completely customized this Christmas card. Now there's a very good chance that you would actually like to use your very own photos instead of using something from Canva's photos library, right? And if that is the case, you can obviously also do that. But in order to do so, you would first need to upload these photos to Canva. You can do that by clicking on Uploads here in the left sidebar. Then you would click on Upload Files. And you can then locate these lovely Christmas pictures on your computer, and once you have found them, you can simply click on them and then click on Open in the lower right corner to add them to Canva. Once you have added these pictures, you will find them here under Uploads, and they will appear here under the Images tab. For example, here are my photos that I recently uploaded to Canva. Once you have customized your Canva template and are happy with the results, you can then go and export it and download it to your computer. To do so, in the upper right corner, click on Share, then click on Download. Decide on the file type. Usually you would want to go with PNG or JPEG here. PNG files are a little bit bigger, but the quality usually is also a little bit better, whereas JPEGs are much smaller in file size, but also have a somewhat lower quality. So once you decided on the file type, you can then also select which pages, or in our case which templates you would actually like to download. Let's say we would just like to download this second template that we did here, but not the first one here. Then you would make sure here under Select Pages that only the second page here is selected, then click on Done. And to download it now, the last step would simply be to click here on Download. If you would just like to share a Canva template with a friend or your family, for example, then you can also do that by clicking here on Share in the upper right corner. And you can then click on Template Link here, followed by Create Template Link. And you can then click here on Copy. The link is now copied to your clipboard, which means you can insert it wherever you want. For example, you could write a mail to your friend or family. And then just insert that Canva template link right there by right-clicking somewhere here in the white area and click on Paste. And with this link, everybody has access to the Canva template that you just created. After you have copied the link to the clipboard, please note, as I have just shown you, you can either right-click and then click here on Paste, or as it is saved in the clipboard, another way for you to paste it would be to simply press Command and V on your keyboard if you are on a Mac, or Control and V if you are on a Windows PC. No matter if this is in an email or on a social media platform such as Facebook, Instagram, or maybe Twitter, this method will always work. And this is how you use Canva templates. If you have more questions about how to use Canva templates, please feel free to leave a comment below this video and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Canva tutorials. Have a good one, bye!